Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good. What? And it's Saturday. Yeah, take life one day at a time. Enjoy the process of aging. Never be in a rush to get old. Anyway. Alright. Listen up, game developers. Take my warning seriously. Okay? Take my warning seriously. We're talking superhero games. A superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. We're not going for it. Take my warning seriously. Look, we're using four games. We're using four games and a movie to grade superhero games now. And we're talking go where you want to go, do what you want to do. We're talking open world, and we're talking freedom of movement. So yeah, take my warning seriously, okay? If that superhero game that you come out with doesn't meet those criteria, then that superhero game is not a superhero game anymore. See, gone were the days we used to think, oh, a superhero, we see a superhero game, we're like, oh, we run to the store, spend some money, and buy the game, and then we take the game home, and now we're disappointed. Well, those days are gone now. Game developers, you're being graded. Okay? A superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. We're using a movie. That's the Superman movie. We're using DC Universe. We're using Batman Arkham Knight. We're using Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. The great superhero games now. Okay? And we're talking open worldness, freedom of movement. Go where you want to go, do what you want to do. That's how we're grading superhero games now. So if you're a developer and you're thinking about coming out with a superhero games, take my warning seriously, okay? Because people are gonna grade you, okay? I mean, look at the Avengers game and how embarrassing that game is. So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me in Spider-Man, I can take Spider-Man and get to the top of the Avengers building in Spider-Man, but I can't take War Machine or the Hulk or Thor and get to the top of the Ames building in the Avengers? Do you know how embarrassing that is? That Spider-Man can get to the top of your own building and you're a superhero like Iron Man and the Hulk and Thor or Captain America and you can't get up there? Take my warning seriously, game developers. We're dead serious. Okay? We're not playing anymore around here, okay? Take my warning seriously. A superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. You can't just put superheroes on the front cover and they're not delivering in the game. Okay? They have to deliver now. You know, we used to go to movies and we sitting there watching movies, superhero movies. We watch the superhero do all the stuff that he want to do. But in a video game, we are limited. Those days are gone now. So if you come out with a superhero game now, you have to meet these criteria. Number one, DC Universe. Okay? Batman Arkham Knight. Spider-Man Miles Morales. You know, I remember a couple months ago I said that Batman Arkham Asylum need the same freedom of movement like how he would in Arkham City. Like take the Arkham City engine and put it in Batman Arkham Asylum so he can glide and fly like he wants to and latch on to anything he wants to. And I had people coming at me telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to say this now. A superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. Okay? We want freedom of movement. We want open worldness. We want go where you want to go and do what you want to do. That's what classifies a superhero game. If you don't have that in the game, then that is not a superhero game. Listen to this. says here, Marvel Midnight Sun leaks seemingly confirm October release date, Spider-Man and more. Says here, a leak for Marvel Midnight Sun appeared to confirm 2 more characters and a release date for the upcoming strategy game strategy game. And now that Take-Two Interactive has issued a takedown notice on that leak, there seems to be a little reason to doubt its veracity. Says here, according to the leak, Marvel Midnight Sun is due to launch on October 6th across PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, and PS5. The previously announced Switch version is not mentioned here. The info comes via retail listing discovered by Niels Aramir on Twitter, who posted image of Midnight Sun various editions and bonus feature before receiving a takedown notice from Take-Two. Says, while the image are gone, however, the information remains available. The pricier version of the game includes skins for all characters, including Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, who have not yet been officially announced. The material also make reference to an additional unannounced character, so there may be one more surprising coming closer to launch. Previously confirmed that there will be 12 Marvel Midnight Sun characters, 9 of which have already been officially announced. And then it says here, an enhanced edition includes 5 bonus skins, while Legendary Edition will include, 23 bonus skins. The latter also includes Season Pass, which has 4 DLC packs. Each includes an additional hero as well as new missions and enemies. And it says here, Marvel Midnight Sun recently get an age rating in South Korea, seemingly hinting that the game was getting closer to release. The game was previously scheduled for launch in spring 2022 before getting delayed to the second half of the year. And that's the end of the article. This article is from Game Radar Plus. Look, a superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. Okay? Gamers want more. And after what happened to the Avengers, gamers took that seriously. So now what they're doing now, we're using 4 superhero games in a movie to grade superhero games now. And we're talking open worldness, freedom of movement, go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Okay? And just like in the Batman movie, I think it was Batman, The Dark Knight Rises or Batman Begins, Alfred said, know your limits, Master Wayne. And then Bruce Wayne said, Batman has no limits. So if a superhero has no limits, developers now can't shortchange gamers that buy their games. Gamers are expecting more from these superhero games. So a superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. Gamers want more. Okay? And we're using DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales, plus the Superman movie. Because in the Superman movie, that battle sequence that Superman had with Zod in the end, that's what gamers want. So you take the movie plus the 4 games I mentioned and put it all together, and that's how superhero games got to be. A superhero game can't be limited in what they can do. So this is a warning to Take-Two and to any developer out there that's making superhero games. Gamers are not going for that anymore. Do you know how embarrassing it is, the Avengers is? When you got Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Captain America, and all those, Hawkeye, and you can't get to the top of an Ames building, and you call yourself a superhero, but yet you got Spider-Man in Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Miles Morales, and they can get to the top of any high-rise building they want to, and plus Batman can get to the top of Wayne Tech. That's where the problem lies. So people are like, okay, we want more in our superhero games now. We want to go, we want open worldness, we want freedom of movement, go where you want to go and do what you want to do. That's how superhero games got to be, and we're using the Superman movie also to grade it. So a superhero game right now cannot be a superhero game anymore. Gamers want more. Okay, they want more. Okay, because they're not going to be just running, taking their hard-earned money that they spend 8 hours to get, run to the store. Oh, we got a superhero game. They take it home and they start playing it, and then they realize they are limited in what they can do. A superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. Okay, gamers want more. Okay, and we're looking at what happened to the Avengers. What happened to the Avengers, and then we're looking at all the other superhero games we saw: Batman: Arkham Knight, Spider-Man Miles Morales, DC Universe, and we're using that Superman movie to grade superhero games. And we're saying, okay, that is what we want in a game. And if we don't have those things in a superhero game, then that game is not a superhero game. Okay? So yeah, a superhero game can't be a superhero game anymore. Gamers want more. Okay? And this is my warning to all you developers out there that make superhero games. Yeah, real gamers now are paying close attention now, okay? Anyway, we'll leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.